Changing the color of a colored object in Photoshop is easy with hue saturation. But what if the color of the object we want to change is white? Here in this tutorial, we learn how to turn white colors into the color we want, including black. Let's open a photo of a person in a white shirt and then we select our pen tool. We select the entire white area. After selecting all the visible white areas, I right-click and choose Make Selection. In this window that opens with Make Selection, let's set the feather value to 0 and click OK. After clicking OK, the areas we just selected become selected. After selecting our white areas, I click on this little icon in the Layers panel here and select the Solid Layer option at the top. After selecting this, all the areas that will be covered with white, because the default value here is white. We can assign any color here. This color will be the color of our t-shirt. Of course, we can change this color later. So, let's select any shade for now and click OK. As you can see, it will create a mask in the layer itself. With this mask, it separates the areas we have selected from the other areas. Now, by double-clicking on the blue area here, we come back to the part we just came to and we can choose any color here. But the single color, the uniform color here, is of course not appropriate. To make this look more realistic, I'm clicking on the part here that says Normal and I'm going to select Multiply from the options here. When I hover over Multiply, you will see it already. We see that the t-shirt appears with the shadows, and then even if we change the color, we will continue to see it with the shadows on the black. In such cases, we also need to edit some problems in the photo instantly. Here I click on the black and white colored area in the layers. This area is now selected and then I select the brush tool. After selecting the brush tool, I change the size of the brush. As you can see, it paints on the inside. If I change the black and white color here by pressing the X key and paint again, this time it will paint outwards. In this case, I can fix this part with paint. At the moment, we can say that I'm painting those areas by clicking with the mouse. I won't go into too much detail. We may need to get much closer and work in more detail. I'm going to reduce the hardness a little bit. And with the reduction of the hardness value, there will be softer outer edges, so I can paint more realistically. If you are better at using the pen tool, you can get smoother lines with the pen tool rather than painting with a brush. I right-click again, I choose Make Selection and I paint them white. I painted it white with Alt Backspace, or I can paint the selected areas again with the brush tool. Since it is already selected, the painting will not go beyond the selected area, so we can get smoother lines. As you can see, the color that was originally white, the original color has turned blue. It has turned into a color we want, but that's it. And it is not enough. I need to add brightness and contrast to make it look a bit more realistic. I click on it and as you can see in this panel, I can make some adjustments related to color. However, when I make an equivalent adjustment here, not only the area I select but also the whole photo is affected. To prevent this, I right-click on the brightness contrast layer and select Create Clipping Mask. So an arrow appears here. This arrow means that you can only change the properties of the layer below it. So it will only change the properties of the layer below it, not the whole background. What does this mean? When I increase the brightness, the whole photo is affected, but now only the selected area is affected. Now, with this in mind, we can make adjustments to brightness and contrast, so we can get more realistic results depending on the color we want to achieve. This is how white areas can be colored. By changing the color we want in this way, we can achieve the tone we want. What happens if we make it black? Now, if you directly select the black option here, as you can see, it will be a jet black value. It will be very flat. The shadows will not be visible. Therefore, if we want to achieve a black color independent to any color, we should choose Shades of Gray. After selecting Shades of Gray, we can adjust the black tone by playing the brightness and contrast value. For example, I'm increasing the contrast and decreasing the brightness a little bit. You can see that he is wearing something black. We have turned the t-shirt on his into a black color. That's the solution for turning a white t-shirt into a black color. Basically, what did we do? We decoupled the white areas, then selected the decoupled area with Make Selection and assigned a solid layer to it. We can make any color change we want on the solid layer we assigned, and we edit it to the brightness contrast value so that we can have a better effect on the shadows. This is how we solve the color edits on white clothes. That's all for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Thank you for watching.